Classroom routines and procedures may not be the most exciting part of lesson planning, but if you have great routines and procedures set in your class, it allows students to have much more independence as they work through more difficult conceptual activities. A couple years ago, I came across this book called Teach Like a Champion that actually goes through and looks at master teachers and all of the little strategies they use in order to engage their learners. Teach Like a Champion, the book, or this website is a great resource if you're a newer teacher or a teacher who wants to revamp their classroom management strategies. The better the routines and procedures are in a class, the more independent students can be. Not only does my team at school, which is comprised of all the sixth grade teachers, have a document which actually talks specifically about our procedures, what we'll do if kids don't follow them, how we'll train students on these procedures, and all of that good stuff, just so we can be very, very concrete with students about what we expect. What we gain by doing this as a team is that we realize we're all on the same page, and then students can see that we all know and all expect the same things. By having common expectations for students, it saves us all a lot of time in the long run because they don't have to relearn a new set of procedures every time. Now, with this said, there is, of course, a lot of independence in your own classroom, and there are procedures and routines that are specific just to the science class. Things like safety procedures or cleanup procedures might be unique to science that other classrooms don't need. So in addition to having just a sixth grade procedures form such as this, I actually sat down and created an exact same template using my procedures for my class. What I've found is that kids can be resistant on some of these procedural types of things, but over the course of the year and through training and explanation about why we do things the way we do, kids end up being much more efficient. They come into class, they start their warm up. They know that things are posted in a certain place. They understand that we'll have a to-do list of activities, and they know what to do so that when they have questions, it can become more about what we're learning instead of how we're learning it. A lot of these different procedural strategies are found in Teach Like a Champion, but I would encourage all new teachers to sit down and just think about for themselves, how will kids do things in my class? Even as simply as how will they turn in homework so that we can maximize time on task? How will students enter and exit the room so that we can maximize learning time? In my class, at the end of the day, while we do have tons of fun, I really want to make sure that we have a lot of time left for all of the great stuff that we have to do in terms of learning. If we're wasting all of our time just by handing in work, we don't have all that time then to learn. In addition to increasing time on task and having students know what's expected of them, the final goal of all of this is for students to be independent learners. So by giving them good habits, students have a chance to then go out and do more on their own without you giving them directives every step of the way. Good luck developing your own procedures. I think it's a really great practice to do every year. Write it down, post it so that everybody knows what's going on.